Today we are talking about types of characters. First, we have the protagonist to the story. It's usually the good guy or the person you are most interested in. Then, we have the antagonist, who is the anti or against the person who is the protagonist. It's usually the bad guy in the movie or in the story, although sometimes it's not that case. In Batman, for example, the good guy or the protagonist is Batman himself, even though he breaks the law sometimes. We know he's a good guy and we want him to win. The antagonist, on the other hand, is the Joker, who's the bad guy. Nobody wants him to win because if he did, that would mean the collapse of Gotham. Characters can also be dynamic, which means that they can change as a result of the story events. An example of this could be Harry Potter. In the series, Harry grows and changes more than anyone else. Static characters don't change very much at all. An example of this is Ron Weasley. He doesn't really change, but we know he's reliable. A round character is someone who has several often contradictory character traits, and he seems very realistic. Hermione Granger is a very good example of a round character. This character had a lot of conflicting traits. Her parents are both muggles, yet she's a wizard. She has high standards for school, but she doesn't have a problem breaking the rules to get a good grade. She's the only girl in her group, and she isn't boy crazy. Then we have flat characters, who are usually minor characters with one or two interesting. Finally, we have to divide characters in major characters who are central to the story, and then secondary characters that move the plot along but aren't who the story is about. Now, when you read your next literary piece, you should be able to tell what kinds of characters you were reading about.